Tabby.
So staticky today.
I like that all the time.
No, it's worse than you.
Hey, Larry. Hey, Dawn. I begged for forgiveness on not doing one, and then I decided I'd do a quick one because I haven't been in here to visit with them much this afternoon, and I needed to come in here anyway. And hello, Aurora. I feel bad when I don't get in here and visit with them, regardless of how busy I've been today and this evening. Hey, Fern. But it has been a wild day. What are you upset about? Hey, Carmel. I don't know. Well, I need to wipe my lens off again. I thought I just did that and it still seems a little smudgy. Hey, Lynette. Well, I had dozed off on the couch and I was still half asleep and said, well, I'm just going to beg for forgiveness on the close-up tonight because I'm too tired. And then I said, oh, I'll just get up and do it because I need to come in here anyway. Don't I, Wilson? Tabby. Hey, Mr. Krabs. And I hate Connie was off to bed before I got in here to do this. Excuse me. Well, we are going to keep it kind of short and sweet tonight, though, because I still have to feed these guys and scoop boxes and
Scoop the other boxes and take a shower.
oh, you're showering tonight.
I'm not hearing the for about 2 days. That's the limit.
Tabby is a little over a year, maybe a year and a half.
Year and a half. Because these guys are a year.
That's right. Probably a year and a half.
There was 4 or 5 months.
Hey, Aaron.
Possibly 6 when she had them. So Tabby's about the same. Somewhere about there. You didn't run away from me yet.
And this guy's happy to be in his box and getting attention. And Hank is happy to hang his legs off the thing. I guess he probably is waiting. I have a black mouse over here, I think. I don't see any gray ones.
I saw a couple earlier. They chewed the tail off one of them.
Oh. I'm not really sure, Mr. Krabs. Several. Sorry, guys, I cannot stop yawning. That's not the one we were playing with, Hank. Oh, he was messing with the white one. Did you throw that one?
Let's back that chain. Have to bring it close enough. Fake out.
Yeah, the throwing away the toothbrush trick must have worked. I wish I could say the same, Dawn. I have 2 more days to go.
Claws were much nicer when I sniffed them.
I hope so, Larry. You know, we had one, I was going to say it's funny, but it's not really funny. It was the primary election, so there was one candidate that was running for the Public Service Commission, which I don't know if you guys have that in your state or not, but it's different things in different states. It can be the utilities commissions or the corporation commission, but anyway, they regulate utilities and whatnot. And in the Republican primary, there were 2 candidates for one of the seats, and one of the candidates was he'd been called out in the media for just posting horrible things to his Facebook page. I mean, just anti-Semitic, anti-women, just sexist, awful things that you don't put on Facebook if you want to be elected to public office. He almost beat the incumbent. Even after the Republican Party said that they weren't going to count his votes, they basically kicked him off the ballot, even though his name was still there. He still almost won. It was a 50-50 race, but I think there was 200 or 300 votes difference, but night, Mr. Krabs. But he had a very similar name to a former congressman from around Mobile. And I think some people had a case of mistaken identity and were voting for the last name, thinking it was the same guy, and it wasn't.
Didn't he publicly say that, like, well, I've got this name, so people are going to vote for me anyway?
Well,
I saw that in
more
a story.
or less.
Where, like, he was quoted saying that.
But yeah, he capitalized on some name ID for someone else. Ugh, Tabby, what is wrong with you?
Oh, why are you so mad in here all the time? We used to be friends.
They're still friends. He just acts all grumpy when you try to pick him up. All right.
You don't get to be in here if you're going to be a...
Come on, Tabby. You're making Stella mad. And unfazed Wilson says, I don't care about Tabby being grumpy. I'm in my box. But yeah, I wondered how the other guy felt to almost be beat by some guy that had already been disqualified for saying horrible things on Facebook. But the election last night is probably part of my fatigue because I stayed up late putting numbers in spreadsheets. Hanky Pank, where's your gray mouse? He's gotten really bad about putting his mice in the water now.
Oh, that's Wilson.
Well, I think he might be.
No, you just watched Wilson do it. He doesn't even like the white mice.
Didn't you find gray ones in there, though? No gray ones?
White mice.
Okay, well, I'm blaming Hank. It's Wilson. But every day we come in now, there's mice in the water, so.
There's normally just one mouse in the water, but there's other wet mice that they've put in the water and taken out.
It's about dinner time. That's probably a lot of Tabby's issue right now. He gets all competitive when it's time for his late meal. I don't even know what time it is right now.
9:55.
Yeah. About time to eat. Yeah, Stumpy has started doing the same thing at the office. I pulled 2 mice out of the water today, and there was another one in the water before I left this afternoon, so.
I'm just not interested in attention.
He says, oh, there's a gray mouse right there next to the water, speaking of, and it's wet.
Okay, someone put a gray mouse in there.
There's a gray mouse that's been in the water, so. Here, you can drive that for a minute while I drive.
Drive it.
In other words, use the phone and aim it.
It's aimed already.
Well, he's gonna move. You can hold it there. This is why their water gets so dirty. I used to be able to get a day or so out of one, or more than a day, out of their water dish, and now these mice have been all over the floor, and they get little bits of hair and litter stuck to them, and then they put it in the water, and it fouls up their water. You ready?
Oh, he's gonna hurt himself.
You need to be careful, Hank. I almost called you Tabby.
Locked. I told you that this one, I'm guessing, chewed the tail off of one of the gray mice. There's a gray mouse with no tail.
Yeah. Hey, what was that?
You probably won't run away from me.
No, it's in the box. It's a safe space. Oh, listen. As long as I'm in the box, I'm happy. Where are you taking that, Hank? What are you doing?
Took it over there and dropped it.
Well, if somebody could dictate a message to Connie. Sorry, I changed my mind about the close-up. I was about ready to go to bed, but I needed to come in here and visit anyway, so I just brought the phone and went ahead and started it. You can paraphrase that. I know I just kind of rambled for a good minute or so.
Is that the only mouse down there? Or
I don't know. Is that where your other mice are too, Hank?
what's back there? The one you just put back there. Oh, oh, too close.
Thank you, Larry. What have you done with all your mice, Hank?
Wilson said, I don't care where you put it, I'm going to scratch on it. Even though it's precarious. get wobbly up there.
Hey, cat lover. Oh, we were doing so good, and now we start to about to get a notification or something else is going on in the background. There has to be something that makes it lag without rhyme or reason. You're just gonna fill up their box.
One of those small boxes, you know, toy box like we have for all the cats. Over there, just the dice.
Night, Aaron.
Dice on rice. Putting them in there, I don't know what it means. Okay, bye.
Hmm?
It's okay, bye.
Bye what? Okay. Trying to put this in a spot where she doesn't totally hate it. Seems to be okay with it right now. After last night's close-up, we left the door open for a little while, and Hank explored quite a bit in the living room and whatnot. I think Murray came in here briefly. Well, I don't know who all came through here, but I know when I came around the corner, Stella was at the door and just yowling, and I don't think she was too happy about the door being open. Either that or she was calling for Hank. I don't know which. Yeah, I knew he did. I can't remember if anybody else did or not. What are you doing? It's like he's trying to get my attention. Just slide you both over here. I don't don't think I can get both of them in the frame at once. Maybe I can. Well, a lot of good that did. Get him over and get him in the frame, and then he runs away, and then Stella runs away. Yeah, he turned his back on me now, though. What are you doing? Well, I kind of want to restart my YouTube app, but I'm afraid it won't let me resume the stream. Doing my best to be patient with it, but it's hard to do. I guess he was trying to wash it off, Connie. Yeah. He definitely washes them off in the water because the water is filthy after they do that. Yeah, I think we got past our lag, though. She's over here. She's bathing. Wilson. Wilson. Or maybe we didn't get past our lag. I think a cat walked across the keyboard. Understood, honey. We're gonna in just a second too, so I can get these guys fed and put myself in the bed too. I guess we'll go ahead and do it since I can't get past the lag. Not to mention I'm sleepy, so, and it's late. So with that, we will wind it down. Tomorrow will be because of work last night, I postponed my dinner with the folks. So I'm going to do that tomorrow. A little bit later tomorrow, but not this late, because I'll just do it as soon as I get back home. And I will be home well before this time. Decided to come back out. So I would speculate around 8 Central Time, hopefully. It might be 9 Eastern. I hope to be no later than that. Well, thank you guys. Very much appreciated, and everybody for helping us help Tiger Lily. She was very happy with what I carried over. Not everything was delivered today that was on the list, but a large chunk of it was, and we will be sending thank you notes and all that individually. I've saved all the little packing slips and everything to do that, so we will be in touch with you very soon. I just didn't have a chance to do it tonight, so. But thank you all very much, and yeah, thanks for doing the captioning, Larry. I hope to be here by 8 Central, 9 Eastern tomorrow. Shouldn't be much later, if not a little earlier tomorrow, but thank you all. Hope you all have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.